Hello, it's me, Genevieve, giving you a warning, okay, honey? Please do not attempt to perform any of these stunts or suggested activities in this show, okay? As they are influenced by spirits and libations, honey, which may cause serious injuries. And remember to always drink responsibly. And without further ado, let's get to our show.
When we up in this thing and slay it with a model look, a campaign. You feeling frisky, put your hands up, man. And may your only paint tonight be champagne. If you wanna party, come to liquor on the rim. Daddy, if you see a baller, go and grab you one of them. Good times with the vibes, got them filled to the brim. Shorty, if you wanna party, come to liquor on the rim. If you wanna party, come to liquor on the rim. Daddy, if you see a baller, go and grab you one of them. Good times with the vibes, got them filled to the brim. Shorty, if you wanna...
Hello and welcome to Liquor on the Rim. We are back with another episode. I am so excited, y'all. I say that every episode, but I really am excited. Y'all, you don't even know how excited I am. Okay, so today we have Miss J Vanity, and this is the owner of J Vanity here in Atlanta. She is a wax salon. As you can see, she is female owned. Woo! Black owned. Woo, woo, woo! We love it here at Liquor on the Rim. Right on brand with us. She's seen my vagina more than me. It is J Vanity. Woo! She is in the house tonight. We are breaking her in. She's a Liquor on the Rim virgin.
I am.
But not for long.
The only thing that I would be virgin.
Come on! Yes! Okay, so start off with telling me why you wanted to get started with waxing. Because I feel like that's just a very specific thing.
I mean, when I went to aesthetic school, because I did go to school for aesthetics, I just wasn't happy in the career field that I was in the company that I was working for, and I wanted to do something a little more creative.
Okay.
So initially, I wanted to do makeup.
Okay.
But I wanted to do makeup on a professional scale. Like I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm a makeup artist.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to have something behind it.
So like I'm doing it on a movie. I'm doing it on a show.
Yeah. I wanted to have a reason why you would book me as your makeup artist because I have something behind it.
Gotcha.
Like kind of like fatten it up what you do.
Of course.
So I did research. I never knew what an esthetician was.
Okay.
And upon researching what I want to do, I discovered esthetician, aesthetics, and I kind of loved the industry, and I just kind of went forward and went to school. And going to school is what it introduced you to a lot of different things: waxing, med spa, and honestly, in school, I didn't necessarily want wax.
Okay.
But I did love eyebrows.
Yeah. Eyebrows are fun.
Yeah, that was like my favorite thing to do.
I feel like I would want to do eyebrows. That's the only
it was
thing
fun. I was doing
do.
brows a lot in school. I wanted to be good at doing brows, but I really wanted med spa. But then when I got out of the school and I was doing like in the field work, I was working at a spa.
Mm-hmm.
The money really just wasn't there, and I just felt like I was missing something. So I initially went into waxing because I knew I could make money.
Yeah. And it's constant. Like
it's constant.
I get a wax, as you know.
Yes.
If I can grab it, I want it gone.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna come to you
very quick turnaround.
4 to 6 weeks. I'm coming to you.
It's one of those things that's a skill set.
Med spa, you might get a treatment once every year.
Yes,
or
if people look at it as a treatment, they get gift certificates, they come in for special occasions.
Right.
It's not a regular thing.
Yes.
So in the aesthetic world, waxing is known for quick money. So that was initially what I went into it with. But then once I went into it and I started learning sugaring and where I was working, I just found a love for it. Like I realized it was what I don't do it now because of the money. I do it because the people I get to meet. I talk to so many different people, and I meet people you would never ever think you would meet. Like I've had,
but everybody has to get waxed.
Exactly,
so that's the thing. Like you never think about it.
Like, I literally have clients that are astronauts.
That's amazing.
That are rocket scientists. Like who do you meet that's a rocket scientist? Please tell me.
I've never met one.
Exactly. Actors, like even just normal people. Dancers, anything. So I meet so many people, male, female, old, young, all ethnicities. So that is what I love the most about what I do. It's the people that I get to meet that I normally wouldn't just have a chance to get to
know. And that's awesome that you're in business for yourself.
That's
so if you know me, you've probably been referred refer to J Vanity. She's the only one that touches my vagina and rips my hairs out.
Yes.
Love her, love her, love her. If you are in Atlanta, please hit her up. All of her information will be in the description below. Please, please,
J
please.
Vanity Aesthetics.
Come on. She is amazing, truly amazing.
Full body sugaring and waxing.
Hello, that's what I get. Y'all better do it. So, okay. When we're watching porn, I think every woman wants like a porn vagina. Like it just looks so beautiful. Like there's no bumps, there's no scarring, there's no coloring. So is there a way to get a porn star looking vagina?
Well, first of all, porn isn't real. It's fake.
Come on, say it for the people in the back.
Say that. Porn isn't real. There's makeup, there's lighting, there's editing. So I would not. I like to tell women, like, I don't say there's one standard of beauty for vagina. There's many different vaginas.
I think men would say that too.
And they're all beautiful. Exactly. What man do you know when they get down there, they're going to be like, I'll pass.
Yeah.
No,
never.
No.
Not never.
You know, no.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't like to say that there's an ideal vagina, a perfect vagina. I think all vaginas are beautiful.
Okay.
But I will say, of course, there's things you can do to make your vagina more appealing.
Come on, share it with us, sis, because we want to know all the tricks and tips and all of it. We want our pussies to be just shining.
Shining. Well, you definitely should exfoliate. Whether you wax, whether you sugar, whether you shave, exfoliating is your best friend.
And exfoliation can not only be for that area, it can be for
it should be
all over.
You need a different exfoliant for your face than your body, but definitely all over your body. You got to take care of all of your skin.
Mm-hmm.
So exfoliating is how you have, ingrown free. It helps with hyperpigmentation.
Okay.
It's going to help with texture. If you get a lot of bumps and things like that. Exfoliating 2 to 3 times a week on dry skin is going to be the best way to give your skin in that area a nicer appearance.
So how long do you exfoliate?
I would say for like a good minute.
A good minute. So sing your favorite song.
Happy birthday is a good one.
The verse and the chorus. You want to sing the whole song while you're scrubbing, dubbing.
This scrub, get all the nooks and crannies. So that, but then usually when I am actually doing the service, that I just usually talk to my clients and keep them comfortable. I let them know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So they're not surprised. You're never going to be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and usually the way that I do it, my technique personally, I try to make it done in as few strips as possible. So,
okay.
and then, so it's not like you're just waiting and every single pull is just
and I will say it was lightning fast.
Yeah,
every time.
I try to be quick
every time I go.
It's going to hurt, but
I mean, yes, listen, friends, it's gonna hurt because it's in a very sensitive area.
In general, even if you wax your arm, you're gonna feel it. You're ripping out hair.
It's never painless. It's never painless.
But I try to do it as quickly and as efficiently as possible and let you know what's happening so you're not surprised.
Yeah.
And usually after the first 2 or 3, that's the bulk of it, the way that I apply it.
Yes.
And after that, it's just clean up and it's not so bad.
So a misconception is you have to have a 60s bush in order to get a wax. How long does the hair actually need to be to get a wax?
If it's your very first time, it's good to be with at least a minimum of 2 weeks.
So that's without shaving.
Without shaving.
No shaving. Don't do it.
No trimming. Let it grow. But
let it grow.
Even if it is a 60 bush, that's actually great for waxing.
Okay.
Because what happens is when you're coming from shaving and you're coming from naring, the hair is usually really crunchy and really hard and close to the skin.
Mm-hmm.
So the longer you let it grow out from that, the wispier the hair gets, the finer it gets. So it actually comes out of the follicle easier.
Okay.
So, but if it's too long, I trim if I need to trim. I don't often have to trim because of what my technique is.
Mm-hmm.
But if I need to trim, I can trim, which makes it easier. So having a lot of hair is not a bad thing when it comes to waxing. It's not necessarily going to mean you're going to feel more pain.
Mm-hmm.
But I always tell people your first time is always going to be worse than the next time. So I tell people, I tell my first timers,
stick to it.
Don't give up. At least twice. Because the second time is much easier than the first.
Yeah. Do you find that the curtains usually match the drapes? I've always wondered that.
Honestly, I don't even really think about that.
I guess I would be like, you have curly hair. I wonder if it's curly down there.
I I just get to work. I kind of don't get like that details.
I guess that's why I don't wax. I don't wax. I pay attention to details too much.
I'm just like, let me get that hair off, and then I'm like, I don't remember it after. Like, I wax 1 million vaginas a day, so by the end of the day, it's one giant vagina. I really cannot decipher one from the other. Who has curly hair? Who has straight hair? Who has blonde? Who has brown? I don't know.
So you were telling me there's 5 different kinds of vaginas. I found this like mind blowing. I didn't know there was that many different kinds.
Yeah, it's like a blueprint. Like, people ask me all the time, do I have a pretty vagina?
It's pretty to somebody. That's why, I mean, I feel like there's always going to be somebody that thinks your vagina is beautiful.
Yeah, the person you're sleeping with is not going to say no. But I don't think there's one typical vagina that's beautiful and all the rest. It's just different.
It's preference. It's preference just like anything else.
Yeah, so usually a vagina will fall between like 5 categories.
What are the 5 categories? We want to know. I'm gonna guess. Okay, so you have the Barbie vagina that's just like this. It's like
slit vagina.
It's like a Barbie vagina, and then you have the beef curtains. I'm so sorry if you have beef curtains. I feel like that's such an awful term. But it's just the inner lips are lower than the outer lips. Hey, somebody will still fuck you. Nobody's gonna not fuck you because
like that, because sometimes it's just more to play with.
And then you have like the really obese, like the version.
Yeah, you have the ones that just poke out.
Yeah. Poke out. The Nicki Minaj, if you will.
You have ones that are kind of mimic the slit vagina, but it's more open, so you can kind of see all the way what you're getting into. See all
the birth canal, yeah.
Yeah, you can see what you're getting into.
Preview. I like a movie preview pussy. I don't think I have one, but I mean, sure, why not?
Yeah, and then you have the ones that you know, they probably orgasm really quickly with, the
baby penis.
Don't say that. Clitoral.
Big clitoris. Like that sounds worse to me. Like, damn, girl, you got a big ass clit. Like, that sounds like offensive
they're probably
to me.
feeling a lot of
like
good
that.
stuff.
That would feel really offensive to me.
They're probably feeling a lot of good stuff with that big old.
Yeah, I would assume that they would have like a lot of sensitivity there.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, all vaginas are beautiful.
All vaginas are beautiful. Somebody will fuck your vagina.
Love your vagina.
Take care of your vagina.
There's no more vagina more beautiful than the other. You love your vagina, take care of your vagina, and exfoliate.
And I guarantee somebody will fuck it. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So we have a special guest here today, y'all. Y'all know I get excited for my testes, okay? We got some testosterone in the house. We have Ray here, who is Jay Vanity's husband, okay? Husband, it's the ring for me, period. He's gonna go ahead and slide on in here. Come on in here, Ray. Yes. Look at Ray, y'all. Look at Ray on the scene with the gay Celine. We love to see it. We love to see it. Oh, it's the ring for me. I love it. Ray is gonna give us some man meat energy, and I'm so excited. Man meat. We love the man meat here at Liquor on the Rim. We really do. Yeah. So tell me how you guys met.
Oh my God, do you want to take this one?
MySpace.
MySpace. Y'all remember MySpace? Was it top 5 or top 10?
Oh my God.
Friends list.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So it's so funny. What it was, one of my best friends, I guess she added him because she thought he was cute. She just found him through the world.
Of course.
Yeah, the World Wide Web. She found him, right? Yes. But I was on her top 8.
Okay.
So he saw that I was on her top 8 and that we went to the same high school. It was MySpace a long time ago. And he friend requested me. Mm-hmm. And when he friend requested me, I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. So I sent him a little message.
Ooh.
And
wait, what did the message say? We want to know what the message said, honey, because I feel I feel like I missed my opportunity that I did not hit anybody up on MySpace. I've never met anybody off of MySpace, and I feel like I missed my opportunity.
You might have, because again,
I missed my blessings.
Yeah.
If we were friends, comment below if we were friends on MySpace. Just shoot your shot now. Just make the curve. Just come on back. Okay, so what happened when you guys actually met, like face to face for the first time?
He didn't like me. He wasn't into it. We talked for like months on the phone, and we had great conversation. But
I mean, that really is a thing. Like, you talk so much on the phone, you talk so much in messaging, and then you get in person, you're like, shit, I feel like I know everything. What am I supposed to say?
It was a group of us, though. A group of my friends went to meet him at his dorm room, so it could have been that. But it just went in person. That first actual face-to-face meeting was just like, he didn't really show me any attention. I was like,
But it wasn't anything I think that was like intentional, like I don't like you. It was just like in person. Phone is one thing, but in person, we got other friends, my roommates, your friends.
I guess I wasn't mature enough to see that back then, you know.
Because you thought what I didn't like.
I was like, oh, he don't like me, whatever. Yeah. Fuck that nigga.
Fuck you. I'm about to hit up one of these other 7 on my MySpace.
Right. Fuck him. He clearly don't know what the fuck is up. So that's kind of where I was at.
Okay.
With it until, like, I don't know how much time went by between the time, because I didn't really talk to him since that point. One of my other friends who knew I was talking to him all summer, she brought it up to me and was like, what happened to that guy you were talking to all summer? Like, you were talking all summer, and now all of a sudden there's nothing.
Yeah.
So she kind of re-sparked it, where I did send a text after she said something. And then from that point, when we re-met, it was, okay, like how it was supposed to be.
Oh, butterflies and fuzzies and rainbows and unicorns. Yeah.
All the good stuff.
Okay, so did you guys go straight into a relationship?
No, we kind of were like fuck buddies.
Yes! There's hope. There's hope for me yet, y'all. So y'all were fuck buddies. So were you exclusively fuck buddies, or were you playing the fields? Like, were you still going out on dates with other people, or was it just like we're fucking each other, but we're not in a relationship? Because I think that's different.
We weren't in a relationship.
No,
it was fuck buddies, and I think I still had a
couple
of girlfriends. I did have a list of girls.
How many were on the list, Ray? We want to know.
Right.
How many were on the list?
Just several, a couple.
Not several, couple, few. That sounds like 5, 6, 7.
But it didn't take me long to snip.
Yeah, that list got short after meeting Jasmine.
You know.
So did you meet up with any of the other people on your list after you met Jasmine?
Well, one time I went to his dorm room, and one of the girls who was on this list was there, but she tried to act like she was there for his roommate, and I checked it.
Who was there first? She was there, and
she was there, and I came. I found out she was there, and I came.
Yeah, me and my.
She pulled up. I know that's right. Pulled up.
And then they opened.
I love a good drive-through.
Yeah, man. Brian opened the door. Like, open the door, and then he. Yeah.
I remember what I said.
Damn, right. Damn. Jackson, just not play. Listen. Do a drive-by, honey.
I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know, see who was, so I could just, be
informed. So you weren't like upfront of the fact that you were like.
He actually was.
Okay.
And I was patient.
Okay.
But it was when I was confronted with it. It was like when it was in my face. Like, there was a time.
It's another thing to see it face to face. Like saying like, oh yeah, I'm dating other people. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
But to actually see it, that's a whole nother
There was one time I was there, and I spent the night with him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny too, because me and the girl were like really good friends now. She was even at our wedding.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, she came in and she knocked on the door, and they weren't expecting her. But I guess she was coming to she brought him some food.
Oh!
Yeah, she brought him some groceries.
No, you're talking about another one.
What? Right? Damn!
I'm like, you mixing up a couple of them.
God damn, Ray!
Okay. Well, maybe she was going to get food. Y'all were going to get food.
God damn, Ray!
I think the one you're speaking of, she was just coming to visit.
Okay, but I remember she said she was hungry.
You had people bringing you food?
We did. There was one point I did put in an order.
Ooh, honey. me.
There was one girl I remember did go get groceries, and I said, "We totally bring some strawberries back too, okay?"
For me. Bring some snacks for me.
Yeah. This one moment, the girl, I don't think he realized she was gonna come. Like maybe he wasn't answering his phone or something, and she was trying to get to him.
Exactly.
And I was there, so she still came up and knocked on the door, and of course I was there.
Goddamn right.
And she was, oh, you got company. And she was like, well, basically she was like, I want to get something to eat or something. She was like, but let me just get a Rice Krispie treat. Now, mind you, I didn't know he had Rice Krispie treats in his room.
You didn't offer her no Rice Krispie treats?
I had no idea he had Rice Krispie treats. So I'm sitting on his bed, and she goes literally between me and goes under, showing me I've been here before, and I know what a Rice
I know what shit is.
And
you know what you were doing, sis.
And I remember I was like, I'm about to kick this hoe in her head. And I didn't though, but I was like, this bitch is trying to show me she's been here before. And she went, got the Rice Krispie treat, and she was like, I'll see you later. Basically I'll talk to you when you ain't got no company. And I remember I was mad.
Goddamn right.
That's when I gave her the ultimatum to be like, you need to choose. You want these hoes?
Hoes are me. Yeah.
But he really wasn't going for it like that. He was just like, I like you, but I like everybody else too.
Okay.
He kind of did that to me, and I just kind of said, you know what? And then, you know what, ladies? You gotta be strong. Even if you want that man, you gotta let him go. So I let him go in that moment. I said, you know what? I'm
current
good.
position.
I'm good
current
on
position
okay?
right now.
If you don't see all of this and you want that, fine. So I put him on ice for a little bit. He missed me. He reached out to me, and then we rekindled again. And then he realized that this is what he wanted.
Yes. So Ray, what made you like realize, okay, I'm done? Because college, that's usually when guys wild the fuck out.
Yeah,
like,
college definitely revved up.
Yeah, like that's when you're in your hoe days. Like, what made you be like, you know what, I'm good on that?
I'm special.
Like I said, the conversation still, once we got familiar with each other, the conversation came back. So that was effortless. Mm-hmm. And then I think, to be honest, it was Jasmine's persistence with wanting to be together.
Yeah.
And I've always been an easygoing guy. Like, I don't really have a lot of preferences. Honestly, all the relationships I've ever been in, it's always been the girl says, hey, I like you, let's be in a relationship. I'm like, all right, cool. So
I need to go for an easygoing man. That's what my problem is, clearly.
Yeah. But don't forget, I did, not that I'm condoning, sex and all that, but
we're condoning it here at Liquor on the Rim. It's fine. We're condoning it. Do what the fuck you want.
I did put in that work sexually. So
come on,
not just good conversation. It was all of that. It was
a whole package.
You gotta be the total package, man. You can't just have sex. You can't just have conversation. You can't just be smart. I was all those things. All those things.
Yeah.
You saw it.
Aww.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely.
Come on. But you can't. This is like a revelation that I've had as of late. You can't keep a man that doesn't want to be kept.
That's true.
And it doesn't matter how good of a cook you are, how good you are sexually, how pretty you are, how great your body is.
That is true.
If he doesn't want to treat you right, he's not going to.
That's true. And that's one of my clients actually told me once, that some men are just men that are incapable of being with one woman forever. Which I thought was interesting and really honest.
That is honest. So was that a woman that told you that, or a man that told you that?
A male client.
A male client said that he doesn't.
No matter how much a woman, no matter who that woman is, there are some men who will never just be with her forever solely. Well, you're gonna cheat, basically.
Wow.
Yeah,
that is really honest.
And he had a girlfriend.
Shit. I hope the girlfriend knows. Hope you know, sis. Damn. That's real.
But I kind of appreciated it though, because it's like it's very rare as a woman you hear a man say that.
Honestly, because there's a lot of people out here selling a dream.
Right.
Like, let's be honest.
Right.
There's so many people saying, "Oh, I have feelings for you." Oh, da da da. But in reality, you really don't want a relationship.
Right.
So it's
they want it. They like you, but it's just
the reality
you can do. But
reality
every now and then, I'm gonna need something different from you. Like that's what he told me. He was like, "You may be everything I want as far as a wife, and I may marry you, but
I'm gonna have another thing on the side.
Every now and then, I'm just that man. I can't just be with one woman forever. Like, simple. That's what he said.
I call it a charcuterie board. You need like a little sample, a charcuterie board.
And that's not. And I honestly, I think that's not just a rarity for men. I think women can be like that too, but we're just told we're not supposed to be.
Right.
We're told we have to be
with one man for the rest of your life.
Wait, your dad is the person that teaches you what you want. Then he waits for a man to come to want you. Then you're just with that man forever.
And I think there's a like a stigma with society for women dating multiple men too at the same time. Automatically they're a hoe, but it's like, I'm not sleeping with all these men. Exactly. I'm just dating all them.
Women haven't had the opportunity. I feel like the women haven't had an opportunity to see what their primal instincts entail.
Yeah.
And we're told we're supposed to be a certain way all the time.
Right.
Yet men can be what they want and men are men. And I think people are people.
Yeah.
Like, I think men and women are both equally capable of the same things, but women just haven't been allowed to until the end of time. Speak to the men.
Speak to the men, please. Speak to them. Because I feel like there's so many men that have that kind of mindset that's like, oh, I'm a man. I'm
so afraid of
sucking my dick. Like,
my thing is, why are you afraid of a woman when you're like, of not being super masculine or not being super in charge when you're fucking a woman? Like, I just don't understand.
And honestly, when you have somebody like this, like, I can lick this way or I can lick this way and you're in the palm of my hand. Like, I'm in control of your body right now. That is power to me.
Right.
That's power.
Like, we were talking to some of his coworkers and people, and I've talked to some of my friends, like, their men won't, like, choke them or they don't want to be choked. I remember I saw one guy who, on my Facebook, he likes to post these, like, questions, almost like poll questions. Okay. And it was like, would you ever let your woman choke you during sex? And I'm like, why is this a question?
They think it's you know,
emasculating.
That's
exactly.
And it's like weird. Like, why? I'm a woman. How me choking you during sex? How is me choking you?
And it's straight sex. It's not like I'm just
not just like in public, like I'm beating your ass. Like, I actually have a friend. I asked him that exact question. We were talking about something, and then I said, you don't like to get choked during sex? He goes, hell nah. And I said, why not? I said, you feel like that's not masculine? He said, yeah, exactly. So I was just, and I've heard that before, but I've never had a coworker or male friend tell me that. And
okay.
So now that confirmed that, I'm like,
interesting.
Right.
So then after that, Ray, were you like, friend? Because honestly, if Jasmine was like, I don't like to get choked, I would be like, friend.
No, choke me, please.
I mean, I don't say that, like, choke me, please. And I feel like,
and allow me to choke you.
And I feel like
I like it.
And the thing is, like, I feel like I'm such a powerful, independent woman in life that in sex, I don't want to think about nothing. Please, by all means, choke me. But just know I'm gonna choke you out.
But the thing is, like, there's a way to do both. Like, there's not a thing. Feminine and masculine, dominant and submissive.
Yeah, and I feel like
it's
submissive.
Sex. Like, sex is supposed to. It's sex. It's fluid.
Yeah.
Like, there's no rules. There's no rule. Do what feels fucking good.
And that's the point. That's what makes it what it is. Typically, you know, man is the dominant in like a sexual act, right? And the woman is submissive. That's how it typically works. But that's why sometimes you switch it up and the woman can be dominant and the man be submissive during certain acts in sex.
Right.
And that's actually, if a man is able to free himself up and not be too tight and closed-minded, you realize that, you know, oh, this is kind of cool. This is
so
different.
You think it's definitely like a mindset. You have to change your mindset when you're going.
Because they're blocking that. They're blocking. They're like, oh no,
it feels wrong.
That's gay. And I'm not even talking about certain sexual.
How can it be gay if you're fucking a woman? And even if what's wrong with being gay? That's another thing. That's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
Like, nobody knows what the fuck you're doing in your bedroom.
It's your business. Like, it's your fucking business. Yeah.
So, whatever you do, who you do in your bedroom is not definitive of who you are.
No.
And I don't understand why we put these negative connotations on sex.
Yeah.
Like, it's sex.
There's a lot of taboos.
Like,
and I honestly had a conversation with my guy friend, like, and his guy friend, and he was like, "Oh, I wouldn't let a girl touch my ass," and I was like, touch it, like, Like just
Like,
what if you're on what if you're on top and she's like grabbing? He's like, no, I don't want my ass touched at all. That's gay.
Yeah,
I was like,
but a woman is doing it. She has a vagina.
You're like literally inside a vagina, and that's gay. Like
First of all, let me be clear, okay? The penis, as someone who waxes men and women,
come on, speak to him.
You know, and I have really good lighting in my studio. The penis, also the vagina, is right next to the fucking asshole, okay?
And there's nerves in both.
So if you getting that gooch, if you getting that
tight, or get on the rim, if you will.
You was right there, okay? So anybody who has anything to say about, oh, the asshole, I don't do that shit is right next to each other, okay? They're literally right, they're neighbors, okay?
They're neighbors.
Okay.
And also, I'm going to add on to that. I'm going to piggyback off of that. Washing your damn ass is not gay. That is hygiene.
Somebody says that's gay?
Oh my God. Listen,
So
it's
you'd
true.
rather have a dirty asshole than be considered gay? There's something wrong with you. There's definitely something wrong with you.
Like twice or three times.
I gotta make them niggas serious.
I said, what? Wait, like, so me,
wow.
you, and your wife, we all gonna be making fucking cereal for your kids.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
You gotta feed everybody. 4 fucking kids. They all gotta eat. Yes. He brings you in.
So, no, I'm nobody's nanny. So then he says, you know, ever since I met you, no, wait, it gets better. Ever since I met you, all I've wanted, like, all I thought about is, like, you peeing on me with a full bladder.
That's what he said?
That's what he said. And
you
I
know,
was like,
have to go to challenge.
a full bladder, though. Why are you... The hibachi man is doing it. You couldn't wait.
But that's a kink, though. I'm not gonna fault that. That's a kink.
I'm not faulting the kink, sir. It's 10 minutes in to the date.
He wanted to be peed on,
sir.
Now
I don't even know your zodiac sign.
I honestly don't have a problem with the peeing on. I just have a problem with the kids and the cereal.
No, I have a problem with the fact that you told me you want me to pee on you with a full bladder, and I don't even know your last name.
I mean, you can't do it with a half-empty bladder. It wouldn't be the full effect.
But no, it's the point that he's bringing it up.
And I don't even know your zodiac sign.
Well, that's what he
It's
wanted.
quick.
Clearly, he didn't want more. He wants to be peed on. That's what that was. He wanted to be peed on. He didn't want a fucking relationship. He wants to be
I'll send him a vial of pee. I don't know what you want from me. So then, he's like, can I see your feet? And
he got issues.
This is at the fucking table. Like, the man's doing out like the little volcano thing, and he's like, shoo,
and shit.
and I'm just like,
onions and shit. And they go,
you know, it's the same tricks. Like, hibachi people, please step your game up. We already know what's coming. The volcano, the little shrimp in the hat. We already know what's coming.
Who wants the prize?
Right? Exactly. We already know. Y'all need to get some new tricks. But he has to see my feet. Like,
Did you show him?
no!
Oh.
I didn't show him. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm still on the 4 kids thing.
He got fetishes, girl.
Clearly
What's happening there, his wife ain't peeing on him and showing him his feet. So he was trying to get that from you.
And then he was like, so I feel really comfortable with you. And I'm all the while, I'm like, what the fuck
I'm
is
like,
the check?
listen, baby, you want me to show you your feet? Pay me.
Is
I'm
the
going
check?
my groceries.
I should have said that. I should have. I could have made some money out here.
That's
I'm
all he
talking
wanted.
about my OnlyFans, y'all. I'm
You
not
know
doing
what?
it just feet.
You know what? I will have to say, women, I need you guys to listen to these men that you're talking to. They're telling you what they want. He didn't want nothing more. He wanted to be pissed on and he wanted to see feet.
But then he wanted me to feed his children cereal.
That too. They want somebody to help take care of all them fucking kids.
Before you get peed on or after you get peed on?
I don't know the timeline. The kids go to school. I don't know. But I show feet. I don't know the timeline. I don't know. So then he has to see my feet.
You know, I don't know what any of this is like because I've been with this man since I was 17 and I'm
you're gonna live vicariously through me, darling. And then he was like, I feel so comfortable with you. I wanna show you one of my insecurities. And I was like, you really don't have to, honey.
Don't.
Like, you really don't have to. Like, it's okay. Like, all the while, this has only been 15 minutes into the date, and I already know that you have 4 kids. I already know that you live with your wife.
And
I already know you want to be peed on with a full bladder. He wanted to make that like really clear with a full bladder. he lifts his hat. And he says, "Look, I'm balding," and he has a big bald spot in the middle of his head. And I was just like,
shave it off.
And I said, just go bald. I was like, a lot of guys go bald and they're very attractive. It's fine.
Please don't hold on to that little bit of like rainbow hair.
And then he lifted up his shirt.
No, he didn't.
And his pants weren't buttoned. I mean, who am I to talk? Because I've gained weight over I said fresh.
Oh, he's saying he's
quarantine.
So he was just putting it all out there for you, so you could
literally whether I can receive it or
I got kids. I like to be peed on with a full bladder.
I live with my wife.
I'm living with my wife, and I got a weight problem going on. Okay, so he was just letting you know what you did.
I would rather not know.
But you know what? That's good though, because most men lie. So he was just trying to show you. I wouldn't say that door. He was showing you what you were getting into. So if you accepted that, then now you know.
I'm not gonna call out his name.
Did he pay for the date?
Of course he paid for the date.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so then when he went to the bathroom, another guy bought me a shot.
Oh.
And he was like, "Where'd you get that shot from?" And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I think that, I don't know.
It disappeared.
I don't know. I didn't order it. I don't know. And the guys at the end of the bar like, and I was like, oh my God, why did you do that? He's like, so you're going to buy my girl a shot? I was like, wait.
Relax.
We're on the first date.
We're not girls, okay?
Like,
we got 4 kids, bro, that need cereal.
Yes. Like, and then he told me his first wife, his first wife stabbed him. He showed me the scar.
Yeah, where you meet him at?
The grocery store at Sprouts, y'all. Sprouts is like a really nice grocery store.
He is
organic.
He's putting on. He know he did not shop organic with them 4 fucking kids. He is wrong.
Maybe they got allergies. Maybe they got allergies. Maybe they have allergies.
No, man, that is false advertising. You know you do not get your groceries from Sprouts with them 4 fucking kids.
They might have allergies. So that was the most recent awful dating experience.
Wow.
It was a lot. It was a lot, right? Yeah. It was like one thing and then the next and then the next and then the next.
Wow.
He has wow.
Wow.
I like cool. Yeah, that was like, because it just seemed like I felt like I was on Hell Date. Y'all remember that show?
Yes, I
felt like I was on Hell Date. I was like, did I sign up for Hell Date and I didn't know it?
I've always said I wanted to be on an episode of Cheaters, but be like the person that they're cheating with, and be like, oh my God, I had no idea he was in a relationship.
No,
like,
you could have done that. You would have been collateral damage. They always beat up the person.
I didn't know.
They always beat up the person.
I had no idea. He's been lying to me this whole time.
Welcome to the house of ViaDoll, where the players ball and the shots get fired from wall to wall. Liquid courage start to surface when the rounds don't stop, and mods work it up a notch when that baseline drop. Dress code don't drip, no chase, straight sip, and the dollhouse they jump until 3 a.m. Ain't no last call when the liquor on the rim, so if shorty wanna dance, better go grab Slim. Look, who keep your cup off E when we up in this thing, and slay it with a model look, a campaign. You feeling frisky, put your hands up, man, and may your only paint tonight be champagne. If you wanna party, come to liquor on the rim. Fatty, if you see a baller, go and grab you one of them. Good times with the vibes, got them filled to the brim. Shorty, if you wanna party, come to liquor on the rim. If you wanna party, come to liquor on the rim. Fatty, if you see a baller, go and grab you one of them. Good times with the vibes, got them filled to the brim. Shorty, if you wanna party,